I can set this tank to having auto camouflage, and because the base camouflage actually has some pattern to it, I don't mind having it set to auto. Someone's got the CV90-120. The Dawn? Is that Dawn? The Dawn that I think of? Or is it not the same? Oh my god, 3 fucking helicopters too? Can the heli spam stop, please?
Roger that. I agree.
Alright, go Sheldon and Abrams. What? What's going on, guys? Steel here, and today we're gonna take a look at the STRV-122B, which is Sweden's new top tier rank 7 main battle tank. It's basically a 2A5 on steroids, with everything armor-wise, but not exactly tank shell-wise. We'll get to that in a minute, but I'm just gonna overlay the armor viewing clip, me going over all there is about the armor, over this gameplay right here on Finland, the nice urban winter camo. After that, I'm going to show you some live reactions to what I discovered about the external composite armor on the hull, which is pretty vital to the tank's hull armor effectiveness. Other than that, I'm going to put that up here right away, and I hope you guys enjoy. So looking at the armor, what we've got is a 2A5 internally when it comes to composite armor. Everything's the same: trunnion, cheeks, hull. You've got the composite armor here on the sides to and the rolled to protect some of the side, but that's just from the fuel tanks basically. That's not going to provide any protection even from some autocannons. It's really not going to work in my opinion. The major difference though is that you already noticed it looks a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier, a lot more junk. Well, you've got this and that. Interior composite armor protects you from artillery, but if you're in a Soviet tank, for the people who are, you know, big proponents of the Russian tech tree, you can just hit this with high explosive and you'll kill it instantly. As exemplified right now. Shoot up there. You killed the turret crew. You might not kill all 3 all the time, but you're definitely going to completely fuck one's day up. So you got composite screens on the front. Like I said, turret is the same, but on the hull, you've got 45mm composite screens. This 10mm helps a little bit too. What actually happens is that shells kind of ricochet from this piece into these, and it soaks up the effective thickness basically. The shell just gets evaporated. Up here on the front is the biggest level of protection, 100mm right here, but if you look at the side, you see it's not protecting it down here, only where the big chunk is. You know, this track composite, it's not going to do much, but right here, you know, you're going to get protection from the top half but not the bottom half. So if we go and we look at M829, camp pen right there. If you're peeking over a hill and you've got an Abrams or even anything in front of you, no matter what. In fact, we'll just go to the Ariete just in case, you know, next battles and whatnot. You're not going through this. You'll go through that. Right up into the coliomes of the entire right side of the crew. You know, sometimes you might hit the commander, sometimes you might not. You're not going to go through this at all. This will work. Funny enough, that will work. That's not a composite screen, which in my opinion is weird that they didn't make that composite. Sometimes it might do that in a live game. You know, this is very static, very precise by a pixel. See how it's doing that? Sometimes, say you're in a taller MBT, if you're in a Soviet tank, good luck. It's not gonna work. it's going to probably be a 50-50. Or you're going to do something like that, which I'd recommend. If you don't trust it, do something like that. Either you're going to pen the hull and hit the ammo, or knock out the engine, or you're going to ricochet and hit the breach, one of the two. The driver's hatch, weak point on a 2A5, it's the same. 120s go through way easier than 105s, so keep that in mind. Autocannons, you're completely impervious, basically, to any autocannon in the game. Like I said, it doesn't cover the bottom half, it only covers the top half, so that is where you're going to get shot the most. I recommend, after this pens through, I recommend putting a bush right there to hide this. Sometimes people won't notice that you're just a 2A5. Some people will think that it's higher off the ground or something, and they won't know, and they won't be able to pen it. That's for the people that are ignorant to using this amazing mechanic called protection analysis and the X-ray view. So, what I'm going to show you now is pen tests with me and my friends, one in an Area 80, one in a BMP3. Sometimes, actually, I believe he was in the T-72B as well with the high explosive to demonstrate that. So that's where we're headed now. One thing I forgot to mention real quick is that its ammunition is DM-23 stock, DM-33 upgraded with a high explosive round that on the dev server, from what I noticed, at least in the protection analysis, I haven't tried it yet, but it is kind of memey. So we'll have to see when I actually get it, and I'll try to use it, see if it does work sometimes, but I doubt it. Hull brake exists, you don't really need it. Give me a second to record. Alright, now I'm recording. Do it. Well, that's jinxed. Because you broke the panel! I took 2 shots before the composite blew off. I can take 2 shots from you before the composite blows off. Because that's modular. Because that's not what it's like in the armor viewer. Like, Gamic, what you broke in the armor viewer is considered one long strip, but you only broke a third of it. You only broke the middle chunk, which is weird because that's all considered one thing. Do a slight angle to it, like this. Do it. Where was that? On the same plate, or do it again? It blew off. Don't shoot again. Don't shoot there again. I want to take a picture of that. You can actually see the composite block on the inside.
So why did they switch back the gun sounds? That's definitely gonna fucking kill you.
Do it.
I don't want to fuck it up because you only have 2 crew.
That's fine. If I die, I die.
I know, but I don't want to hit like another spot. So yeah, that spot is a death shot.
Wasn't it? Can't you still do the normal optic on a 2A5 and the turret ring and whatnot?
No, the 2A5's optic is too far forward. 2A4 you can do it too, but not 2A5.
So as you guys can see, the 122 isn't exactly a overpowered or invincible vehicle, because some things on the protection analysis, you can't see, like the composite armor falling off in a very timely fashion to the recording. But like I said, it's just an up armored 2A5, and DM-33 is just, as you can see right here, it's not sufficient sometimes. But, well, that's the end of all the armor stuff and pretty much everything you have to know. Like I said, it's just a 2A5, but right now what I'm going to show you is a little teaser for my Project 197, the Viking Fury experience. Hope you enjoy. For you,
I'm gonna fucking die. Ha! You missed! You fucked! Oh, I'm dead.
Is there a prop?
The P-47. Oh, and then he fucking crashes. Nice meme.
Wow, I got an assist for that. That was clearly my air kill. I only put him in the ground. God, look at that. The team's piggybacking off of your fucking clapping.
Fucking 10 kills, that's what it took. 10 fucking kills is what it took to carry that fucking team.
Holy
Literally
fuck.
had to drive into their spawn and fucking kill tanks.
Hey, the Roland did his job. He got 4 air kills. Good on him. The one guy that did his fucking job. Everyone else rushed the cap after you had to clean up house. Like,
In a fucking pre-series Ariete 2.
Top tier. How's that in the pool?
God, Mick, let out the war cry.
Fucking re!
Hey,